Hello, Beaver fans, and welcome back to another episode of Meet the Beavers. Sorry we missed you guys last week. We had a little bit of one-on-one communication with the previous guest that, kind of went by the wayside. But, it's all right. Things happen, and, we're just very fortunate to be back on here where all the magic happens in the Sports Information Office. I'm your host, Cole Clementich. Proud to bring you guys another great guest along for the ride this week. The Beavers coming off a tough loss. They were hanging in there. Just a few things that, just got to work on themselves, get back into the thick of things. 20-7 over Augustana, but I know the Beavers are going to be pumped and ready for this next one, the Battle of the Beavers in Bemidji.
Yes,
and that should be a great one coming up here. Is Bemidji. They're talented. We'll get to preview that in a little bit more time here, but for now, let's get into our next guest, shall we? He's a redshirt junior tight end, big tight end with big career aspirations, Buck State representative from Castle Rock, Colorado. Josh Pinello joins us. Josh,
thank you.
Good to have you on board
Appreciate
today.
it.
Yeah, how have you been, man?
I've been good. It's getting a little deeper in the season, deeper in the school year. It's always a grind around this time. Midterms coming up, but everything's going good.
Yeah, I have a big paper deadline today, believe it or not. So I'm already 2,000 words deep, so I know how it feels. Yeah, the grad school life is just like that. Right. So, but yeah, let's just start off nice here. Take us through your recruiting to Minot State as take us through.
So, coming out of high school, I didn't have too many offers, had a couple preferred walk-ons, ended up getting recruited here by the last coaching staff that was here, was blessed enough to have an offer and have some scholarship money tied to it, so I decided this was the place to be. Loved the town when I came up here, loved the players that were on the team, so decided to bring it up north.
Nice, and it's always been coined, only the best come north.
Exactly.
Minot Air Force Base saying that, and hey, you guys feel free to take advantage of that all you want. And Josh, as one of the upperclassmen, how has your role and your leadership, efforts grown since day one?
It's been huge. I definitely came in, I was definitely a leader in high school, so it was a little hard to kind of step back from that leadership role for a couple years. But it's just all about getting comfortable, getting to know the guys that you're around, know the coaching staff. And once that happens, getting older, you just got to step up and be able to push the young guys in the right direction. And we've been fortunate enough to have a great group that's come in. I've always had a great group around me as far as the guys my age goes. And it's been awesome to kind of step up these past couple years and start to have a voice on this team.
Oh, yeah, and going through, the coaching staff change, how were you able to carve yourself a role in that? And, what was it like, in your mind getting to see all this play down?
It's really all about, from a player's aspect, is buying into the coaching staff and buying into the schemes that we do. And I think we've got a bunch of guys that love football. And me being one of those, it was really easy for me to get behind the leader that Coach Shields is and the rest of the coaching staff that we have. It's just buying in and being able to put your head down and grind through it, and just being patient and trusting the process.
Trust the process. Yeah, yes, gotta love that. And let's talk about campus life for you. How has campus grown from your perspective? Have you been active with any activities, any events? Anything that has stood out to you over these past couple of years since you started?
I came in the COVID year, so campus was really dead around there time. Not a lot of stuff going on, a lot of restrictions, but it's definitely grown in a bunch of ways. I like to go to all the sports games. I go to the basketball games, the hockey games, men's and women's. Whenever I can get out, I try to go support the other guys. It's been fantastic. Campus is beautiful. We've got a bunch of new buildings on campus now, a bunch of remodeling getting done. We got a new turf field. It's been great. Definitely the student buy-in has been unbelievable. Just a lot of people at the games. Everything's been great so far.
I can advocate for that, especially because I got my 4-year degree in the broadcasting department. They just got back into Hart and Hall, fully renovated, brand new building. It's beautiful.
Yes.
And yeah, I can certainly attest to that as well. Any clubs that you take part in on campus, whether it's, anything in your major, anything related to it, or
Not really right now. Just with football season going on. During the off season, I'm in the FCA. I like to be a part of that. Also like to do a lot of things just with my teammates. A lot of it's just focusing on bonding our team and being around those guys. So meeting with them, hanging out, but nothing really on campus. No.
Okay. Hey, that's fair. Totally get it. But let's talk. What do you tell people back at home about the campus and how things go for you on a daily basis?
A lot of great things. I mean, it's going from class to having study hours and practice and meetings. A lot of fun stuff at night when we do MSU Life stuff. We had the campfire stuff last night. Got to roast some marshmallows. Bingo's always fun. So when that happens, I go to that. I haven't won anything yet, so I haven't had any good news to relay back home about that stuff. But just a lot of fun. Everybody knows how fun it is when I come up here. Old friends and everything like that.
Oh, yeah. Wishing you the best of luck in your next bingo adventure. Yes. I also believe they gave out fleece blankets at the campfire last night. They looked really nice. I couldn't be there for it, but, hey, they, shout out to, again, we've talked to MSU Life on a few episodes back. They're always a hot commodity with the football players. So, but let's talk your major: business management, global communications. You also, I hear you want to be an NFL scout too. Tell us a little bit about that.
That would be So that's kind of what I would love to get into. It's one of those things where you build connections, and that's what I want to do. I feel like I'm a pretty personable person, so getting through that, I've always loved being around sports. I always feel like I am able to see the greatness in people. So I want to be able to go see that, affect people's lives, change people's lives for the better, and make a living around the sport that I love. I mean, what would be better than that?
I mean, yeah, it's perfect. You're already playing the game, you know the ins and outs, and you're taking classes to learn about this stuff. Any plans for grad school like sports management or any extended business management?
Definitely looking into some stuff like that. Probably here at MSU.
Oh, nice.
That would be the goal. My girlfriend's here. She's in nursing school for the next year and a half, so I've got some time to kind of look into that and be able to get into that part of my degree. Yeah.
No, that's good. Wishing you all the best in that. I'm taking sports management right now. I must say I listen to the people, that I was talking with some future or from previous grad assistants, they said, take it. You're going to have a lot of fun. And I'm glad I listened because it's a lot of fun right now. I would recommend it. Certainly.
Good to hear.
Do you have any favorite professors on hand?
Dr. Higginson is amazing. Courtney Breckus is amazing as well. She's a huge help to me. They're in the kinesiology program. All of those professors. Early in my earlier business classes, Dr. Latif was amazing. She's the best. But everybody is fantastic on campus. All the staff, they're all so nice. They're all so willing to help. So I couldn't pick a favorite.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, all very welcoming. We'll have to give a big shout out to all you guys out there. Mm-hmm. I believe there was also Faculty and Staff Appreciation Day. I want to say one of the last two football games.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, I think. That was awesome. I had a bunch of professors out there wearing our green jerseys, so that was cool to see in the stands.
There we go. Yeah. Hey, that's lots of fun going around campus. That is for sure. And let's now preview coming up this weekend against Bemidji State. The Battle of the Beavers, I said before the show. And they're talented. They're also coming off a tough loss, a heartbreaker to Northern State. They're going to come ready to play. I know Coach Shields said it best. In order for you guys to have success, you guys need to focus on yourselves. Play your brand of football, play your style, clean up the penalties. Simply put, set pretty much the game plan. How do you guys slow down the Bemidji Beavers?
I think we just need to go in there and play our game. Just like you just said, we need to eliminate the self-inflicted negatives. But, I mean, we have a great team. We can go into any week. Anybody can beat anybody. They're a great team. They've got a lot of talented players. They've got good coaches. But so does everybody in this conference. So we've got to go in there, establish the run. We've got to stop the run. The defense has been doing a great job so far this year. Offense, we've got to keep it rolling. Got to keep moving the ball forward, and we can do that. We can do that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great game, and I think the guys are getting ready. I think we're looking good right now.
Yeah, it's a grit and grind type style offense, and yeah, like you said, anyone can beat anybody. Like the standings, they have been crazy this year. Like Mankato lost to Sioux Falls. Augustana was got by MSU Moorhead, and that was a game where Moorhead, they did not run the ball really well. So there have been a lot of crazy upsets happening around the NSIC. So yeah, there's a lot of parity. And really, it started with you guys. Starting off the season hot like that, 3-0. Like, I mean, let's put it truthfully, I don't think anyone expected this type of start. So yeah, so very, very nice. Yeah. You guys are doing a fantastic job on the gridiron this season. So yeah, Battle of the Beavers. How excited are you guys for another installment on that? Despite that it's being on the road.
I've actually never been to Bemidji before, so I'm really excited to go out there. I think it's going to be. It's not too long of a drive, so I don't feel like that's going to affect us too much, and I feel like it'll be good for our team to go have another challenge on the road. I think that's the next thing we need to tick off as a team. The next thing on our goal board is go win a good away game. Go beat a good team on the road. And I think we've been really close to that the past couple weeks. We had a tough one against Wayne that we're a handful of plays away from beating that team. And so if we put together a good 60-minute football game, play hard for 4 quarters, I think we can come out on top, but I'm really excited. I'm excited to play those guys.
You heard it there, Beaver fans. Game plan and keys to victory for the Minot State Beavers. Going up against the other Beavers, if you will. So yeah, Josh, let's talk. Just some, personal life stuff here. You're from Castle Rock, Colorado.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
like any Colorado sports at all?
Big Nuggets fan. I'm actually more of a Cincinnati Reds and a Bengals fan, but I grew up a Broncos fan as well. My dad's a huge Broncos fan.
Nice.
Super Bowl 50 victory. I think that was awesome. Peyton Manning was great, but yeah, a lot of Colorado sports.
I'm also a Colorado sports guy myself. We alluded to that before the pre-show or during the pre-show events. So, do you enjoy watching Travis Hunter at all? I know Ashton Jonte has been kind of in that area as well.
Those guys are unbelievable. Travis Hunter is the best football player in the nation. He can do everything. Yep. I'm not a CU fan. My dad played at Colorado State. Oh, really? So I know that's a little bit of a rivalry that I've had in my blood since I was born. But Travis Hunter's fantastic. How can you not love watching that guy play football? And then Ashton Gianti is on record pace to break Barry Sanders' record. Yeah. I mean, I would argue that, I know the transfer portal's been crazy, but I would argue that college football is at its peak right now. I mean, there hasn't been a crazier college football season than what's going on right now.
No, some people like the chaos. I get that. So yeah, that's totally fair. Always so. But Josh, any last things you want to say to the fans out there before we send it off?
No, that we appreciate you guys. Keep coming out and supporting us. We're going to do the same for you guys. Thank you for all the support already. Got 2 more home games left towards the end of the year. And thank you, Cole, for having me here.
Yes,
appreciate it.
Thanks for being on, Josh. There you have it, Beaver fans. You just heard Josh Pinello, tight end of our Minot State Beavers football squad, and giving us his background, sharing his story of his start here at Minot State, how it's grown, and also, some really cool big career aspirations. Again, we wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hoping to see you in the NFL someday, scouting out some players. So, and yeah, I'm always a big advocate. I know a lot of coaches, have connections of all kinds of coaching ranks, and Yeah, connections with former coaches, players, and whatnot. So it's a small world out there.
Yes,
it's a big field, but a small world also.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, there you have it, Beaver fans. That'll do it for this week's version of Meet the Beavers. Again, I'm your host, Cole Clementich, signing off. You guys have a good rest of your week, and hopefully we'll see you again next week following what is hopefully a Minot State win over Bemidji State. Until then, see you guys later.